Hey Pisces. Okay, so I'm doing all these readings, and I don't have Wi-Fi to upload them. So I'm doing these videos 14th and 15th. I'm supposed to have Wi-Fi today, the 15th, so hopefully the energies will still be good and strong. I'm actually getting a lot of interesting channeling for you guys. I hope the bugs aren't too loud. I'm in this looks a little crooked too. I had to rig this up with tape and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm in beautiful Tallahassee, Florida with a beautiful soul, Barbara, who is allowing me to just crash here. We've been going down meditation walks and meditating and just getting back to nature. She has a beautiful place here. You might even catch a deer or a rabbit or some cardinals. They've been running around. Okay, Pisces, this is for sun, moon, and rising, I'm hearing. That's not always the case, so that's interesting. I'm hearing the color green. I'm seeing the color green a lot, and I'm also feeling it like a constriction in my chest. Like some of you really need to clear your heart chakra. Some of you really need to do some meditations. Okay, yeah, they're saying that some of you have been meditating. Continue to do that. It's really cleansing your heart chakras, trying to open up right now. And some of you, I'm seeing, need to make a decision in your heart. Does that make sense? It's like you've been struggling with something, internal conflict. You've been struggling with something, and maybe even a little like green with envy. Like maybe I'm not sure what that means, but I'm seeing the color green a lot, which ascertains to the heart chakra, and it also always reminds me a little bit of green with envy. So maybe someone's been on your mind. You need to make this decision in your heart. You've really been conflicted over it. Yeah, I'm seeing the color green a lot, and that's Queen of Cups. That's Pisces. That's Queen of Water. She sits there with her scribe, offering her scribe. But don't mistake her small demeanor and her kindness for weakness, right? This woman is strong. She's strong. And she has in the past given too much of herself, and she has learned now that she is anyone who receives her kindness and her blessing deserve. They deserve, right? And she only does so when she has it to give in her, right? So she learned that the hard way. She learned that giving too much of herself would be taken advantage of. These types of people attract, they're saying a lot of like, I hate labeling people, but narcissistic traits, right? They attract that in others not because they're weak, because they are healing, and healing energies attract sick people, right? So you have to make sure to use your judgment, my sweethearts, and you guys are my sweethearts. I love and adore all my Pisces. So kind. And when you guys have gone through the transformation, you're so strong, and you don't feel the need to show the world. You just are, and it shows in your actions. Okay, awesome. Yeah, a lot of twos were popping out for you guys earlier. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, right? It's in the reverse, though, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm feeling like for many of you, in concern with either a soulmate attraction, connection, there's clarity coming, and it's kind of like you can't see quite clearly yet, but it is coming. It is coming, but it's like you're looking for an answer. Like, do you want this? Are you in it too? You know? That's it's weird. That's the feeling I got when I was looking at this card. I mean, are you in as much as I am? You know, and maybe that's what you've been struggling over, right? Like you feel like someone's not in it all the way, right? Okay, Spirit, tell me what is crossing them. Where is their conscious mind? That's where their soul is. Where's that one to pop out earlier? Funny. Okay, so Ace of Swords, clarity is coming. Okay, divine clarity is coming. If some of you haven't received it already, and I feel like it's going to be a knowing, like I said earlier, right? There's a decision you need to make in your heart. It's like you already know what to do, but you've allowed yourself to just stand here and wait for this commitment. So we'll see. It may be coming for some of you. It may be coming. It may be coming. I feel like you haven't felt like they're giving me so many emotions. See, that's funny with you guys. The channeling always comes through emotions. So I often cry in y'all's videos a lot. And, okay, I feel like some of you need to take back control. Okay, some of you need to take back control. Why are you allowing this situation to be controlled by someone else, right? Remember, this is your life, and really, you just need to make sure that you are doing what you feel is right in your heart. Meditate over it. Really listen for the answer that you're looking for. I'm not sure what some of that is, but some of you really feel left out in the cold, you know, left out in the cold. Yeah, someone's going to have to make some type of sacrifice. And I feel like a lot of you need to walk away. It's like you've already made this decision in your mind, but you haven't done it yet. The sacrifice needs to be made. And I haven't pulled the Hangman card in a long time. It's funny how whenever we all start going through these energies, certain cards will pop out more and more during that time, however the stars are aligned. But look at this. This is the first time I pulled it in months. Now, I'm going to try to do this without messing up. Look over here. Okay, hang on. Whoa, do y'all see that? Do you see this thing? It looks exactly like a hangman structure, right? And look at this card. Look at this card. How similar is that? This is not a time for action. This is a time for going within. It's a time for meditation. It's a time for no sudden movements. It's also the time to make that sacrifice, right? I'm feeling, man, that's wild. That's wild. And a lot of sixes. Yeah, I feel like someone's more afraid of someone else leaving them. Or, I'm not sure if this is your energy or theirs. Like you're just sitting by, right? And you feel like, there they go, I'm losing them. So I feel like that's for some of you. Now this energy can be reversed. It could be you, not necessarily reversed. They're showing me there's another group of you who are afraid of leaving, not taking action and afraid of leaving, right? Yeah. That symbol on his chest is the sign of spirit. Oh, come on, focus in. That's a sign of spirit. And the funny thing is it's only upright in this position. So what happens when you hang upside down? So this would be actually the wrong way. So the way he's wearing his shirt is saying it's upside right when I'm upside down. And I don't know why they're showing me this. This is a different kind of reading for this card, but with the placements you got around it, that's what I love about tarot. They show me the code. It's like a code that speaks between cards. What that means is they're telling me, think about when you've hung upside down off the side of your bed. That shifts your whole perspective, right? Someone needs to flip their perspective. Someone needs to get perspective. Look at the big picture. Get out of here, right? Get out of here for a minute and look at it from outside, right? Figure out where your perspective is wrong, because I'm telling you, I know we don't like hearing it, but it is, okay? It's not complete. You're not seeing the whole picture, okay? So ask yourself, what am I being taught here? Because when we feel this friction within our souls, we're being taught something, okay? So this is powerful, you guys. You guys are right in it. You're right in it. And I feel like many of you know this. I'm feeling a calm, like many of you know you're just trying to figure out how to gain that perspective, right? There's a shift that needs to happen. I hope that helps some of you. Please comment below and let me know. Yeah, I feel like here's another 6. Crazy. I told you a lot of 6s. That means change, right? Big change and choices. 2s and 6s are choices, okay? Now, here we see, man, it's like you're successful, but at what cost? What did the battle cost you? Here's a perspective change. What is it costing people around you? What is it costing the people around you? Okay? So how long's this been going on? Okay. I want some of you to remember you can't make something happen. You can manifest it, but think about the things you're manifesting, right? Are you manifesting joy for yourself, peace for yourself, true love, unconditional love? Don't try to control a person. I'm hearing some of you stop manifesting the person themselves. Manifest all those feelings when you have the perfect soulmate. Just imagine those feelings and manifest those feelings within you. Okay? Focus on you. Take that control back. Okay? All right. All right, Spirit, tell me what's crowning this reading. Really cool. It's very clear. It's rare for my Pisces to get such a clear, firm reading. A lot of swords for Pisces, okay? A lot of swords. So I know you guys are going through it, but clarity. Swords are clarity, right? That's communication and clarity. Yeah. All right, so there's either a third-party situation, or someone is just really heartbroken. You know, it didn't turn out the way they thought. We can see the heart's broken, and it could be, you see the three swords, it could be three parties, and you see the rose on the ground is crushed, okay? But this has happened, okay? I feel like for many of you it's already over and you haven't accepted it in your heart. What was the first thing I channeled? Some of you need, it's like, you know, the decision's already made, or it's already happened, but you need to accept it in your heart, okay? That's for a group of you out there, okay? If we look on the other side of this card, here's what's beautiful. It's like he's looking at it, he's like, now how did this happen? How did I not let this happen again? It was pretty awful. But we see there's a new rose growing back there, something new. There was a lesson here. So maybe in this, this is what you're moving into. Maybe as you move into this, even though your heart's broken right now, as you move into that, try to see what can you learn. Because something new always grows once we've learned a lesson. That way we can move on to the next, right? So very cool, very cool. Okay, in the near future, awesome. Yeah, I see a lot of you getting that. Oh, good. Cards are getting good now. If you do this and you do this process, you know, it's a process. Things are about to get good. You're going to get that inner strength back. Right? And it's awesome. What was I just saying about control? She does not force that lion's mouth open. Do you see that? She does so lovingly with her inner will. Right? As she shows beauty, she attracts beauty and kindness. Okay? So a lot of you getting that back. A lot of you manifesting right now. Saying, okay, I'm whatever. I'm not necessarily in a ditch on the side of the road poor, but I'm not happy. Right? I'm not happy. I'm manifesting something new. This world that I hold in my hands could be much bigger. Much bigger. There's more for you out there. Though your heart is broken, baby, you're about to start on a new path. Yeah, this is awesome. The wheel of fortune turning in your favor. Okay? So you may feel like you're down here, but it's coming up. It is coming up. And every notch it turns, it gets a little better. You can be going up that wheel for a while if you're willing to step into this inner strength. To let go of control of others and situations and manifest joy within yourself. Manifest new. Manifest happiness. Manifest clarity with spirit. Go walk around outside barefooted. Take a walk every single day. Get off your phones and take a damn walk. Right? Every day. I don't care, even if you want to go do cartwheels in the backyard. Right? I've said that before. Anything to get your blood moving and therefore creating some clarity. Right? Okay. That's very important for a lot of you. All right, Spirit. Tell me. Hopes and fears. That's what I want to hear right now. Hopes and fears. Give me 2 cards, Spirit. Hopes and fears. Okay. Alright. So the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I love hopes and fears because they're very often the same thing, right? So here we see you're you're a social person. You actually work really well with others for the most part. You know, you have your times when you're reclusive. And even though you desire being this confident, beautiful woman or man, but this confident person who doesn't need anyone else, but enjoys being around them, right? Enjoys being around them. Now, I feel like some of you think if you have this, you can't have this. What they're saying is you can have both, okay? You need to balance your reclusiveness, your isolation periods. Make sure it's okay. You guys need them. You're Pisces. You need those moments of re-energizing because you give a lot of energy out, and that's okay. Just know when it's time to go within and replenish when you feel depleted. You know, I posted something the other day that said we take better care of our phones than we do ourselves. When our battery is dying, we know it and we plug it in. We need to do that with ourselves, right? Okay, cool. Spirit. Last messages, and then final outcome. Last messages, and then final outcome. Seeing the time. That's even pretty. I can't see. I have this piece of tape right down the middle, so I can't. I hope y'all can't see it. Oh, this is the first card that popped out earlier, and I was like, they need to make a decision in their heart. And look at that moon and water. How much does this just look like Pisces? Another 2, by the way. And doesn't it look like here? What are 2s? Choices. Okay, now you can see this card, this side. This is not the side you got. But this is where you've been and what you're coming out of. Right? We look at her. She holds the choice in her hands. She's not bound there. She's blindfolded. So what does that mean? She's blindfolded herself. And shit's going crazy around her. And she's just sitting there like a goofball. Right? I mean, I'm saying. But now look at you. She's made her decision. Okay, she's made her decision. And her hair is calm. The waters are calm. Because when we make that decision in our hearts, that's how it feels. Right? That's how it feels. Not like this anymore. This is making that decision in your heart. Someone needs to release something or decide on a certain path. All right, Spirit. Yeah, you have the power. You have the power. You need to take back that control. You already have everything within you that you need. If any of you are feeling like you don't have what it takes to be by yourself, you do. You do. Okay, and this new starts waiting for you. This is the Magician. The Magician has one of every element. They have pentacles, cups, swords, and rods, right? And there's that shooting star behind him saying, it's just getting started, baby, if you're willing to start taking some steps, right? Have confidence in yourself. Look at this beautiful Queen of Wands. How confident is she? She's sitting in her throne because she just got done with battle. It didn't kill her. She's just taking a little break. What'd I say? You go within and you replenish. You replenish because you have many guides. Wow. What'd I just say? Go within and replenish. Now we have the Queen of Water in the other direction. How did she even get back in this deck? Look at that. Now we have her in the other direction. Barnacles are down there because she's been sitting there for a minute. Some of you need to meditate and remember who you are. That makes you more powerful, darling. More powerful. Beautiful. Yeah, something new coming for some of you. It's not quite here yet. It's not quite here yet. But it is right around. You're coming up on this Wheel of Fortune. Okay? A little more self-work. A little bit more getting right with your mind and your soul. Balance out your soul with your mind. Okay? Your soul already knows. Your gut knows what you need. You just need to accept it. Right? Okay. So this is Ace of Cups, something brand new coming. That sun wanting to come out, but she's like, I don't know. You know, the sun's not quite out. I want to go play. You know, white stands for innocence. Red stands for passion. Feeling like a kid again, right? Beautiful card. Just about there, darlings. And a new relationship. All right. Awesome reading. Very powerful. I feel like you guys, also this popped out, the owl. This is of air, and the owl is of wisdom. And you know, even though it's of air, the owl always does also remind me of Pisces. I just feel like these two cards are the most energy and buzzing I got in my hands when I touched them. So just kind of meditate on that for just a second. You know, these two images, I can't see very well. All right, let that speak to your heart. You know what to do. The owl knows. This is trusting your instinct, your intuition. Now the owls, they are telling me the funniest things to tell you guys. It's making me laugh. I just saw an owl go whoop, where their heads go all the way around. They get a different perspective all the way around, right? Get that full 360 perspective. So that's so fun. They're making me laugh with these mental images today. I love reading Pisces. It's always more emotional, more fun. I'm a Virgo, so we are on the opposite side of that. So we get along very well. My high school sweetheart was a Pisces. I've had many good friends in my life that were Pisces. Barbara, who I'm staying with here, is a Pisces. So anyway, I'm sorry that it's been off and on. It's been harder than anybody can imagine trying to get Wi-Fi on this hike, on this Gulf hike. So for those of you who don't know, I'm hiking the Gulf Coast from Tampa to Houston. And I stay with good people I meet along the way. Sometimes I hitch through parts where there's no water, but for the most part, I'm just getting back to spirit. I'm looking at getting a hotspot so I can do this anywhere, but right now I've just been trying to find Wi-Fi. I should have Wi-Fi by the end of today, so I'll get these loaded up. Yeah, that's it. I will talk to you all soon. If you want, you can check out, I'm going to put updates up of my hike, and feel free to check those out too. They're pretty cool to go along the journey with me. All right, love and light to you, my darlings.